Grumble, grumble.
Hey everyone, it's the Grumpy Meeple, and I'm coming back at you with a group of my friends. We're going to be playing Shadows of Brimstone here, which is the only fucking thing we talk about on this channel anymore. So strap in. We're going to be starting with our town phase. Just trying to make sure my camera looks good. Looks fine. Alright, so Jose, you are the new player, so we gotta get you set up real quick. So I gave you, let's start with the personal items. You've got 2 personal items there, right there. Your hand is on them. They say personal item on the top.
Oh. Should have came later.
So pick one of those. And maybe read them out so that we can help, because we can help you pick.
+1 spirit. Once per adventure, cancel a darkness card.
It's pretty powerful. What's the other one?
Because a darkness card is like an encounter, right? So this is like a...
Well, yeah, it's like bad shit. Like when the enemies were getting like +1 combat and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So it's a bonus to an encounter.
What's the other one?
The other one is gold medal. +1 agility, +2 corruption resistance.
What is the other item? What's it called?
Black feather.
That sounds pretty cool.
What's spirit do?
I could see that on a Bandito.
Oh, these are just like skill tests, basically, right?
Yeah, so we've got a mixed group here. A couple of us have played before in a previous mission that we're following up on here with the town phase, and my friend playing the Bandito across from me here is brand new to the game, so there'll be some instruction that has to go into this as we go along. What did you decide on that personal item? So basically, you're getting +1 spirit with one of them. Spirit is an attribute that you will use for like checks, basically, like in Dungeons and Dragons, you know, roll a die and you need to get a 5 or better. So if your spirit is particularly low or particularly high, it might be helpful to increase it, because you'd have a better chance of passing those spirit tests. And then the darkness cards are real nasty. They affect the whole group, and they do all sorts of horrible shit. Like this one, it would cause us to take 2 wounds each, ignoring defense, and 1 corruption hit for each mutation that we have. And that's actually a pretty light darkness card. You know, sometimes they'll actually summon more enemies or give enemies additional, you know, hit points or damage that they do and stuff like that. So they're pretty bad, and canceling 1 is valuable. The other card you got was what? +1 agility.
+1 agility, +2 corruption resistance. So I'm starting with 2 agility and 3 spirit. So I could go 4 spirit or 3 spirit and 3 agility. I'm thinking the ability to cancel a darkness card is probably good. It's once per adventure though, so is that once per basically die?
Once per.
We'll have 1 adventure tonight.
Yeah,
probably.
yeah. But still, I mean, that could be a total game changer. You know, if a card comes out. Yeah, I was gonna say the other one is nice, but it's not going to save the day.
So Brian, what's a growing dread card?
Yeah, the growing dread cards are also bad, basically. The difference is that the darkness cards, when they come out, you reveal them right away and they take effect. The growing dread cards stack up, and when you reach the end of the mission, you reveal them all at once. So you know, but it can be the same kind of stuff, like every hero takes 6 horror hits, you know, as they hear voices in the dark, or it can, you know, buff enemies or cause you to lose, I don't know, lose gear, shit like that. It's, yeah, interesting. They're bad across the board, pretty much. Let me zoom in the camera a little bit here. That's good. All right, so Jose, you've got your starting card. The next thing you need to do is pick one of the 3 ability cards there. Yeah, so you're playing the Bandito, and this is like your subclass. So you have to decide, what do you want your Bandito to be good at? And so for the options that you will get, I think there's one that's going to make you better at throwing dynamite and getting dynamite. There's probably one that lets you dual wield guns and starts you off with 2 pistols. Yeah. So it's like
Twin
up
guns, dual wielding, no penalty. Explosives, use 2 grit to do
dual wielding, no
dynamite.
penalty.
Yes, it says you may fire 2 guns per turn, ignoring the penalty for dual wielding.
That's really powerful because the penalty is brutal. I can't even quite remember what it is right now.
Yeah, I think we've got other people who are doing dynamite, right? Or was that Joe?
No.
We had, this guy was
We
tossing
were throwing it
dynamite.
around, but that was just, we had just acquired it naturally. Dynamite is pretty powerful.
I can generate dynamite by using 2 grit to generate a dynamite token.
I think there's one that gives you a dynamite satchel too.
Yeah, that's this one.
2 grit.
Extra
is a
starting
lot
gear
of grit.
dynamite satchel.
2 grit's a lot, yeah.
This is extra loot.
That's probably.
Well, once per turn, we're drawing 1 or more loot cards. You may choose to discard. Choose 1 to discard and draw a new one.
And in this one, the dynamite one's saying you can throw 1 dynamite free per
Once per
adventure.
adventure.
Because normally it replaces your attack.
yeah, it
right?
replaces your turn. So that's
That's a pretty cool one.
Damn, it's the dynamite or the pistols.
What's the pistols do?
Twin guns.
Oh yeah. Right.
and the one that you choose will affect the starting gear that you get, which is the other deck of cards there.
Yeah, extra starting gear, dynamite satchel or pistol. I can't decide. How do you throw the dynamite? Is it like dice based?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
You have to do a dance.
determine
How easily can I kill Justin if I screw this up?
the dynamite is the one surefire way to kill your friends. So
Well, it has like a bounce effect.
yeah.
Isn't there a way to cancel the bouncing or?
Yeah, so you roll like any other ranged attack, and basically if you hit, if you're successful, then it drops right where you threw it and explodes, and it hits everyone in in an adjacent spot. So you can hit up to 9 enemies with a single piece of dynamite. But if you don't throw it successfully, then it bounces, and that is where it gets unpredictable, where it might end up, because you'll roll a die and it'll tell you the direction to move the dynamite in.
I'm gonna go twin guns because I don't want to kill us on our first.
All right, so give me the stuff that you didn't pick there, and then go into your gear there, and you should get and then what's that? Is that the satchel?
Yep.
I don't think you get that. Okay. All right. So, so we're coming out of a mission. So the first thing we have to do is we're traveling to town right now. And the first thing we have to do is we have to encounter some bad stuff on the way, basically. We have to test our luck because we're traveling across this kind of horrible, darkstone infested
How big my
desert.
darks still are.
And we have to see what happens to us on the way. So we have 4 people, so we're each gonna roll 2d6, and that is going to determine.
Can we raid Joe's saddlebag? Or...
No, unfortunately not. I think that would be cruel and unusual.
Also, I can cancel a travel hazard once per travel. So does that mean I get to see what the hazard is,
exactly.
and then I can choose if I want to try to cancel it?
So pick a die to be your first number, and then one to be your second number. So like mine's gonna be 54.
Does it
Yours,
matter?
yeah, because we're rolling on a chart. So
Oh, okay.
we don't know what it is, but
52.
I was 16.
All right, so we're traveling across the desert and put our guys out here. We're making our way, and we're running into some nasty stuff as we move along. So we'll start with mine. 54 is an army convoy. Traveling the roads, the heroes come across a massive U.S. Army convoy headed towards the same town to reinforce the outpost there. When the heroes reach town, any rolls on the camp site hazard chart or the town event chart are +1 to the roll. Okay, so that's not necessarily bad. That's actually good. So we need to remember that happened. What's yours? 65. Gulch ambush. Traveling through a dusty gulch, you get a bad feeling, but it's too late. Feathered arrows whiz past your head as a savage group of Black Fang tribe Indians. This game is super racist.
I'm at 56, not 60.
Descend from the cliff tops, hungry for Darkstone. Each hero must make an agility or lore 5+ test. So to make a test, you look at your statistics, you pick the one, in this case.
Well, is this a good thing I should try to cancel? Or is it not?
So if we pass it, we get 25 XP. If we fail, we get knocked to the ground, and we have to leave behind either we either lose our Darkstone or an item with a Darkstone icon, and we lose our grit. So
Seems pretty bad.
yeah, and if you want to cancel it,
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
D6 roll of 3+.
Oh.
Well, should I use a grid on that? I could use a grid on it.
You
I
could,
guess.
yeah.
What's the agility or lore test we have to do? We just have to get the 5.
Yeah, so it's a 5+ on either agility or lore. So you find this number represents the number of dice you roll, and so like for myself with an agility of 4, I would roll 4 dice, and if I get a 5, then I pass.
Then you pass, but I might not pass. We
Right.
each have to individually pass.
Right. No.
All right, let's just go for it.
All right. So let's make that test then. I'm gonna do agility because I've got
Against what? Agility or what?
lore.
Same thing for you. Just gotta get to 5.
So I fucking fail.
So
got
three means I got it, right?
No, it has to be a 5 or better.
I got a 6.
Boy, what does that have to do with
6 and a 5.
these numbers?
It's not cumulative.
That's the number of
It's
dice.
That's the number of
single
dice you
die
roll.
has to be 5 or better.
Oh. So I roll 3 dice,
Well, I mean,
and
we
one
had
of them
six.
has to be
I
above
thought
a
it was-
5.
Yeah.
Well, those are good.
Well, I
Just
guess
go
I
through and
rolled.
through
Oh,
and
no,
go.
no. It has to be a 5 in one of them.
Ah, there
Good
you
job,
go.
James.
All right, so everybody but me passed. So you each get 25 experience points.
Oh, pencils.
So the pencils are right
thank you.
in front of you. Can you give one to Jose too? So Jose, you
It's a nice pencil.
don't really have. I bought him special for this. You don't really have like a piece of paper to just shit down on.
I can rip this.
Sure, that'd be great.
I didn't paper. We just,
I mean, you could do it in your phone too. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, there's no way that'll get messed with.
Yeah.
You know when Jose picked me up and I opened the car door, he was playing with makeup.
Well, I'm glad you chose this time to share that with us.
on screen. All right. So do I have
thought
any?
my wife didn't zip up her makeup bag. Made me walk.
You calling your wife out on screen? She might see this shit.
She's never gonna watch this. Nobody's wife is gonna watch this.
All right. So I lost a Darkstone.
Oh, sorry, man.
That's okay. I have 8 left.
What?
Darkstone. A lot of gold.
Well, I'm not sorry now.
All right. What was your number, Jose?
6.
No.
When you rolled the 2.
When you rolled the 2.
What do you
For the
need to roll
test.
again?
50.
51.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
52.
about that. No, I remember.
Can we
Because you got a 54, right?
It's random anyway. You can just re-roll it.
Yeah, I got a 52.
It was a 52.
That's fine. Bandits. Waylaid by bandits on the road, the heroes fend off as many as they can. The bandits surround each hero individually. There are 5 bandits per hero, and each hero must roll a d6 to see how many of those bandits they defeat. So
5 bandits per hero?
So you roll a d6 to see how many you defeat. For each bandit you defeat, you gain 10 XP. For each of your 5 bandits you do not defeat, lose $25, 1 Darkstone, or 1 gear or artifact of your choice. So you're trying out first. All right, so you defeated 3, so you get 30 XP. And for the 2 that you did not defeat, you have to throw away $25, a Darkstone, or a piece of gear, which I would not suggest.
I'll drop.
So
50
it's 10
after
each?
2 years, so I'm down to 350 now.
Okay. You just drop in. So you beat 4, so
Bandito
you
just-
get
No, get out of here,
40
40 XP.
And then I pay 25 gold.
Yeah, or Darkstone.
Bandito actually took out one of mine too.
Oh,
That's right.
nice. Bandito's starting
up
out
your slack.
strong. You get 50 XP right out of the gate.
You almost have as much as Joe had.
That was cold as ice.
Where you at, Joe?
All right. And then what was your number?
16.
Shadows out of time. The shadows playing across the canyon wall seem to move and flicker out of sync with the environment around them. You almost feel as though you can see the vast machinations of the universe playing out in the dark forms.
Man, when did we get slipped mushrooms?
The hero that rolled this travel hazard must make a cunning 6+ test, so that's you. So find your cunning value, roll that many dice, and tell me if you got a 6 or better.
There's no way that happened. Nope.
If passed, the posse gains an extra revive token for use during the next adventure. You might want to grit that. That's really valuable. For every 1 roll, did you roll any ones? You did.
No.
For every 1 roll during the test, the hero loses 1 sanity permanently as their mind begins to crumble under the weight of forbidden knowledge. So maybe don't re-roll
Yeah,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah, that's
Then
risky.
you'll lose. You might lose a sanity. I gotta make sure that this thing is charging.
So I actually have once per adventure or during the following travel town stay, you may cause 1 roll on a chart to be re-rolled.
Well, those aren't charts.
When you rolled initially, it was a chart, right?
No.
The roll to determine
Oh,
what the threat was.
we went
was-
too far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we survived the desert and we made it to the town. Somebody's missing here. You falling behind?
Come on, he's in the back. Call me the chamois.
That's Joe, though.
No.
Oh.
Oh, this is us.
Oh, and now I remember. Okay.
I'm
He's
the,
the Bandito. He gets the cool limited
one is Joe?
edition miniature.
Joe's not
Joe's the
even-
rancher,
he has like the rifle, right?
otherwise
Just
known as the pussy.
I guess I'm getting drunk tonight.
All right. So we're at the Old West. We're at an Old West frontier
One
town.
of the two.
Towns on the Old West frontier are full of danger and adventure around every corner. The frontier town expansion allows a deeper and richer town experience between adventures, adding all sorts of exciting shit. I really need to read. Okay, so the way that this works is we've arrived at the frontier town. There are 6 locations that we can visit while we're here. And each location has its own chart that contains things that you can do at it. So things you can buy, like some of them allow you to earn money, like gambling at the saloon. You can gain extra gold, spend your money. You can have mutations removed, all sorts of wacky shit like that. So at the beginning of our stay, we have to decide where we're gonna sleep, basically. So if we decide to stay,
The saloon floor.
if we decide to stay at the hotel, we have to pay 10 gold per night. But nothing bad will happen to us because we're in the town proper. If we sleep at the campsite, we don't have to pay anything, but we have to roll on this chart where various things can happen. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. You know, like you could die staying in the camp basically if you roll badly.
Somebody crawls in here.
Right, like you might get robbed, or you might hear a story of terror that scares the crap out of you.
want to hear a story of terror.
Stuff along those lines. So that's the first thing we have to figure out is where are we going to stay? And in the meantime, we need to get our hit point and sanity trackers up and running here.
I have $225, so $10 in a hotel does not seem that bad.
I think we should sleep at the campsite.
I'm gonna sleep. At
We don't have to, and we split up.
Oh.
We can go wherever we want.
Well,
So-
I'm gonna go wherever Jose is at.
I ain't got no money. I'm
Yeah,
going
you do.
campsite.
You start with 250.
Oh,
So does this count? Like, when does an adventure get over? And do we?
This is
recover?
not an adventure currently. This is
Wait,
the
you start
town.
with 250,
Well, how much do you have?
350.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him caught up.
And do we like heal?
right.
Do we like heal?
We healed up
This camera
when
was
we
on.
left the
That's
last
not
mission.
funny to say.
So you're at full health and sanity right now.
So will we heal up before the next mission?
No.
Okay.
So that's where it gets dangerous because in the town you can do all sorts of cool shit and spend your money, but you also might take damage that follows you into the next mission.
Okay, makes sense.
I don't know what you were sinisterly laughing about over here, but I'm sure it was
a lot of
not
innuendo.
suitable for children.
Nope, not internet either.
I can't wait to watch this back.
No,
All right,
see.
so I'm gonna stay at the hotel and pay the $10 because I have 1,600 gold. So I don't really care.
Now I kind of want you to be at this campsite alone. How many days are we here?
So we get to decide that. Basically, the idea is the longer we stay here, the more likely bad shit is going to happen to us. So we don't want to linger. We want to stay as long as we need to do what we need to do. So, like for example, in the last mission, we fought that what was it? The giant crocodile beast, and we used like all of our items on him, right? Like our bandages and stuff. So we might want to buy back up on that. Yeah, and then we're going to do one other thing too, because I have the Frontier Town expansion, so we have this daily event deck that's going to tell us if something unusual happens today. So, ooh, a traveling tonic wagon.
Hey.
Town daily events. Rolling into town, a traveling tonic salesman opens up the sides of his cart to show his wares. Each hero may purchase up to 3 tonic tokens at a cost of 100 gold each. Afterwards, roll a die on each tonic token purchased. On the roll of 1 or 2, that token is little more than snake oil and is worthless. Discarded. So tonic usually costs 150. So this guy's selling it cheaper, but it might be garbage. And so that's a special event that's just for
What is tonic
today,
again?
basically. It restores a grit.
That's a lot of money. What else is there to buy? I'm still trying.
All
to get the
sorts
hang
of shit.
for
Yeah,
what
let's
the economy is like.
break this out. What do we have?
I'm not gonna spend a tonic. I'm a great machine.
Can I just buy Bitcoin?
Does this saloon serve vegan food? Oh.
So I could buy 1 tonic now, or I could buy some Bitcoin and then buy 10 tonics later.
10 tonics later.
It goes to the moon.
Some dark coin.
Can I take out a reverse mortgage in this game?
I just saw a news article about a game. Star Citizen.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
said
no,
that.
that was
Right.
a joke.
So like here's
It
the
was
doc's
satire.
here's
That
the
wasn't a
doc's
real
office,
thing.
for example. No, that's a real thing.
Oh man.
A reverse mortgage for Star Citizen DLC?
Is it not?
No, it's.
I totally thought that was real.
I mean, it was very well done.
That is not.
It was very believable based on that.
So James has got the doc's office right now. So he's looking on the front of each location. That's because the front is not. The front is what happens to you when you go there, basically. Because we're in a Wild West town. It's a wild place, so stuff might happen.
You know, I am a dog.
Yeah, he's
He is a
literally a doctor.
Yeah.
Why-
And then on the back, you're gonna have a bunch of stuff you can do.
That's why I
Like I
tell people
said,
what the
you
target
can buy stuff like here. You can take a look at that one. Jose, you can look at the
Injections. Void vapor
look at the
injection.
engine
Now we're
trading
talking.
post. I got the saloon. The
Limit
sheriff's
one injection at a
office.
time. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh man, you can see what the current bounty is.
Yeah,
And
so
when
you can do all
kill
sorts
them,
of stuff.
get,
You
like,
can
extra.
Yeah, you can go on little mini missions while we're in the town that'll earn you money or get you grit, stuff like that. You can pick up bounties for us to hunt in future missions so that when you complete them, you get a bunch of money when you come back to the
Should
town.
I sell my Darkstone?
You could sell your Darkstone or use it in crafting to make like attachments for your weapons and armor and stuff like that. There's all sorts of stuff you can do in town. But the first thing we need to do is figure out where we're staying, basically. So
I'm staying at the hotel.
How easy do we come by money in this game?
pretty
we
easy.
got- we
You-
got
you get it for
250 on the
every
first
time.
adventure.
Yeah, every time you kill something.
Oh, you guys all got 250 on that first adventure?
Yeah.
All right.
I got more than that, but I just lost some.
I'll
You
stay
get
hotel then.
points.
Don't want to risk it quite yet.
I'm staying at the campground.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, well, then I'll stay with them. Well, I don't know if I can help you.
You
Because
can.
individual
Yeah, it's individual.
consequences.
So you owe 10 gold for staying at the hotel. So you had 250. Now you're down to 240.
I assume I just
You were
mark it off.
staying at the campground, which means
No, it's just one of campground it is. We're here to have fun.
Okay.
Final answer.
I mean, we've been here an hour and we're still at the second one.
If you die at the campground,
We've been playing for 26 minutes.
then I need to die too. Basically, I go where you go because.
All right, so roll. You both roll 2d6 to determine what happened to you in the campsite.
53.
It's an 8.
62. Wait,
All
is
right,
it
so
a
an
bigger
8
number first always?
It's not. No, this is just add the numbers together.
Oh, 8.
8.
You both got 8, so nothing happened. Uneventful night. Good
10
job.
gold saved is
That's
what
why
happened.
you think it was uneventful. Is there
All
a
right.
laundromat?
What do you call lot lizards at the campground?
So now that we've all decided where we're staying, we
Dust
get
bunnies.
to
Like,
travel to one of the locations. I have to put some kind of warning on this.
Dynamite costs $200?
It's expensive.
Yeah, you were just hucking that around last time. You just chucked my dynamite last time.
Wow.
I mean, it was an epic toss.
Feels
That's
like
saved us.
everything costs. Are these all the fucking places?
Yeah.
wow.
So can I get that Indian
There's lots of
trading
stuff
post
going
one?
on.
I didn't even look at that.
Are these the only ones at this
I
one?
was just looking at the.
Yeah, at this town,
The spirit
all that's
coins and
available is the saloon. So I
Where's
have
this? Okay,
the rest
thank
right
you.
here. The saloon, the sheriff's office, the Indian trading post, smuggler's den, doc's office, and the street market. You guys are in the campsite, so
street camp.
you can decide if you to visit the campsite instead of you could stay there and do the stuff that's available in the campsite, which is just a couple things at the bottom of that.
Church
Page
tent
there.
exorcism. No, don't need that. Ooh, bandages.
Are they dusty bandages?
Bandage whiskey.
Well, there's some free things to do, but in general, it doesn't seem like $250 will get you just about anything.
Bandages only cost 50, so and whiskey. You can get a fine cigar.
Where do you get bandages? Well, bandages are at the doctor's office. Right?
Yeah, it's different locations, so like I'm gonna we gotta pass these around.
Should we be saving this up though?
There's value to saving your money for sure. You know,
I've got 2 bandages.
I've got 1700 gold, so I definitely can do some shit. If I go to the street
Probably buy
market,
some bandages just for luck.
No, you don't. I have bandage. I should have the bandages.
All right.
I'm gonna buy a bandage.
okay. Where are you? Move your guy to the
It says in
location.
here
It's
we
at
cover
campsite.
1 grit
Oh,
for
yeah,
use
so-
in
We're at the
town.
campsite right now.
Are you
It's
only
50.
allowed to use, like, does grit not carry over from adventure to town and town to adventure?
If you spend it in town, you won't
didn't
have
use
it when
any
you go to the
damages on
adventure.
Well, then why does it say for use in town?
Because it gives you an extra grit to use in
What's the
town.
whiskey do?
So is that grit you have to mark
don't
it
know.
specially and say I can only use this in town?
Yeah.
Interesting.
What does whiskey do? In
Whiskey
the game
cures sanity in the game, right?
and in life.
And in life, yeah. It cures sanity damage. So you have 2 health trackers. You have a health, you have your wounds, and your sanity.
I'm
You might
going
wanna,
deep into the RP.
like, move that.
I think.
Move that into your area there.
You have 16 and 8.
Is that 16 or 19?
Butcher's Blade. Each time you
19.
wound an enemy with a combat hit, you may add +1 damage to all of your other
Oh, up here.
combat hits for the rest of this turn.
Your health is 16.
Gotcha.
Damn, man.
How the fuck does that work?
What are you throwing hatchets to?
8. So you have lower sanity. We didn't really have any sanity issues.
But since whiskey helps with sanity, I should probably. Well,
Well, the doctor's
Like I said,
office
it's
We
is
can
good.
explore too. You might find some shit. But this might be the last time we ever play this game, so you might as well spend the money.
yeah, I'm gonna get some whiskey. I like the idea of.
Nothing? No
Is
reaction?
whiskey the same as tequila?
No. I don't think so.
What's tequila do then?
Give me much worse
Who
decisions.
fucking made this game?
Much worse decisions when you got
You're
to
not, you're not getting that exclusive now.
Crazy motherfuckers. Tequila, you discard to heal 2d6 sanity. So whiskey only heals 1d6 sanity.
How much does whiskey cost?
No, wait, that's not
50
true.
for whiskey.
Whiskey also
Oh.
heals 2d6.
Tequila costs
125.
costs way more.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
It costs more than twice as much, but only heals twice as much.
whiskey.
But it only takes up 1 spot. You can only carry so many side bag items.
What?
Yeah, you have a limit.
Nobody said that. How many side bag items can I carry?
5.
Okay.
Oh,
It's coming together now.
oh, items, but you can carry as much Darkstone as you want.
Right. So one thing I know we need to do is get a Darkstone cache if we can. I don't know if any of these locations have one. Pass me that.
I mean, I'm at the campsite. I'm gonna
Where's
get
my,
whiskey.
where's my saddlebag?
I don't think I have enough.
You can become deputized.
Yep.
Man, there's a lot of shit to
It's
do.
alright.
Yeah.
I'll make one.
They're already in use by other players.
I'm gonna make leather ones for us.
That'd be great.
You got a whiskey token for me?
Whiskey. I feel like we're
Kindly.
underplaying a dynamite though. Depends on what we run into, but
Maybe I shouldn't have gone pistols.
no, you're.
Can I see that Indian trading post?
Where's the saloon?
Yeah, the saloon's right here. So you guys both stayed at the campsite, right?
Yep.
All right.
Wait, does that mean we're there for another
So I
night?
can go to the campsite too. if
Yeah,
I
nothing
wanted
happened.
to.
We each rolled 8.
No, you still get to decide where you want to stay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys how this works. Did I get mutated or something in the last one?
There's a lot going on.
Oh yeah. I want to go to the saloon and play some craps.
What is my corruption resistance?
Oh, I can only roll 1 die though.
Yeah, so
No, maybe. Who has high luck?
Not me. I think 2 luck.
Oh, 2 is pretty high actually.
Is it? Oh, okay.
What's your luck, Brian?
2.
I can play craps for $100.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Or you can watch a saloon girl performance.
Where's the sheriff's office?
Right here.
Gain 10 XP. And recover grit.
Smuggler's Den. Oh, but if you become a law hero, then you can no longer visit this place. Interesting.
Yeah, there's some stuff you can't do based off of
Oh,
your
okay, no
current
cunning.
status.
Yeah, that's.
Like you're a bandit, so
So you're an outlaw. You can't even go in the sheriff's office.
Oh, really?
Oh, can I see the
think
sheriff's
so.
office?
yeah, outlaw heroes cannot visit the sheriff's office. You want to walk in there and get your ass arrested.
Do I get something special for going to the doctor's office since I'm a doctor?
But law heroes, so heroes who have the keyword law, can't go to the smuggler's den, which you can. So, what did you just say?
Like, do you get anything special? Like, if I'm a doctor and I go to the doctor's office, is there any value there?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, I'm not a performer.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna go to the doc's office because I'm gonna buy some bandages and stuff. So when you go to a location, you roll 2d6 to see what happens to you on your way there, basically. I rolled a 9.
And it's like you go first, and then we all go in order, decide where we're gonna go.
Or at the same, you can do it at the same time, basically. You know, what I try to do usually is print up multiple copies of these charts so that everybody has their own. I just haven't done yet. So I rolled a 9, so the doc is an expert surgeon and really on top of things. And he's only had 1 or 2 drinks. All attempts at surgery today are +1 to the roll on the chart. I could have sworn that I got mutated. I think I'm supposed to be mutated because I have 4 corruption.
How do you know how much corruption is your max?
There's a default value. I just can't recall if it's 4 or 5. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's a default of 5, so I'm not quite corrupted yet, but I'm pretty close. But I'm at the docks. Oh, I can treat corruption at the docks for 100 gold each. Doc's been working on new ways to reduce the corrupting influence of Darkstone building up into human body. Hopefully it won't hurt too much. Pay 100 gold, you can remove any number of corruption points for the cost of 100 each, then roll a d6. On a roll of 1, 2, or 3, you take d6 wounds. Well, I'm gonna start off by just stocking up on bandages. What is a healing herb? What does that do?
So we go to stay the night at the hotel. Is there any events associated with that?
No.
Oh man,
I don't know what the fucking herb
I don't
is.
even know what to do.
Yeah, I think we'll just do the 1 day, and then we'll get the fuck out of here so that we can get to plan. But you get the idea.
So you get to do 1 visit per day, or what?
Yeah, so 1 location per day. You can stay multiple days, but every day you stay, it gets more dangerous.
My heart hurts.
Because at the end of the day, we'll roll on a chart to see if bad shit happens to
Between the
it.
sheriff's office and the doctor's office.
Who's got smugglers then?
So you guys already stayed at the campsite, so you're done for today.
Yeah, and I bought my whiskey there, so.
I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck herbs do.
Where are we going? Like, what have you decided?
Yes. So once we're done here, we're going to be doing a quest in the icy otherworld known as the Targa Plateau, where we will be moving through frigid snow. Whenever a hero rolls a 1 for move, they take 1 wound, ignoring defense. But we will also have cold reserve. Heroes recover a grit on a move roll of 1 or 2. If this is already the case, such as for the Bandito, The hero may recover 2 grit instead. Damn.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to spend some money on illegal ammo.
All right, so I went to the doc's office. Did somebody steal my doc's office?
Yeah, it's right here.
Come on, man.
I'm just looking at it.
I'm there right now.
Stop. I can't say I'm gonna leave because I haven't been on a ride. Did you see we have the lantern?
Did not see that.
Holy shit.
Pretty cool.
You actually, when you're new, you have to hold the lantern with your hand up the whole game. That's how you get jumped in. I still think this thing is sweet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna
It's
buy
for, like,
3.
line of sight for right now.
I'm gonna buy
So
3 bandages.
You're getting bandages too?
Yeah, I need a lot of bandages.
No, sounds cool, but there's nothing here, I think.
Where's the doctor?
Well, we can't anyways because we're only staying one day.
Oh, alright, well, yeah.
We can stay longer if you
No,
want.
I don't want to test my luck. I want to get out on the road. I want to pick some things up.
Alright, tell me if this sounds like it's worth it. Anytime you
We're
kill an
gonna
enemy,
order a pizza or
You can, yeah. I would love a pizza.
don't you have 48 other chicken tenders left?
So how much corruption can you take before you get a mutation?
5.
Okay.
Alright, so I just spent 150.
tell me everything is worth it. Anytime you kill an enemy with a critical hit, you get +1 shot with that gun. Limit +2 shots per
I mean,
turn.
that's great because then you can like line up another person. Like you can. Last game we were able to knock out like a couple of guys progressively because of that.
Yeah, that's powerful.
Like
I mean, it means staying an extra day so I can get myself over to the smuggler's den.
It's fun. I mean, like I said. you can
And then
do
I'm
that.
out of money because that'll clear me out.
It only lasts for 1 mission. If I remember correctly.
I don't know if you. I don't know.
Nah.
This is scintillating content, isn't it?
It's just a lot. Yeah, there's a lot to look at.
There's a lot to do in the town, boys.
I think we're ready for adventure. I mean, unless we're staying an extra day.
Can
for
I have
something else.
the doc's office just so that I can see if
Oh, why didn't you give him as hard of a time as you gave me? Gosh.
He eats you.
because I play favorites. Obviously.
It's because the doctor's Greek.
All right. If you guys, you feel like what?
Would you say because the doctor's Greek?
I'm gonna do the sheriff's office since I think you guys got a lot of bandages. I'm gonna do that. So
Every man in bandage.
what
for
is this? A
himself.
D20? Oh, 2D6. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, nice spin. Oh, what the heck?
I should move my guy over. Where's the sheriff's
Put some
office?
down on it.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay. Let's see. So I got a 9. Telegraph. Brings news of a void storm warning in your area. You may recover 1 grit and heal up to D6 wound sanity. I thought that we got healed at the end of every adventure.
We're not in an adventure right now
Yeah, but why would I care about healing wounds in town?
because
if
you get
don't-
hurt in town. You could
Alright.
die in town.
Anyway, I guess I recover a grit.
Try that in a small
Great.
town.
Okay. Then I'm gonna do the sheriff's bounty. So draw a low threat card to see what the current sheriff's bounty is on. Till the end of the next adventure, any enemy listed on that card is worth gold when killed. Enemies with a fixed XP value are worth dollars equal to their XP value to the hero that killed it. Enemies that have variable XP are instead worth dollars equal to 10 times the base XP listed, and all heroes get the bounty when one of these enemies is killed.
Oh, nice.
Note that the sheriff's bounty is based on the printed XP value, and does not go up based on elite abilities.
That costs you anything?
No.
You don't have to be law to do that?
No. It just says limit once per town stay for all heroes.
Does that mean though I don't get the bounty because I'm an outlaw?
No, it doesn't say that.
No.
It just I just go and I do it, and then it applies to all of us. That's what it says.
All right.
Archive towers.
Some of those are the enemies that we're hunting. Well, you know, I might actually read because those are a little weird. The Targa Librarian.
Okay.
So remember that.
So if we
So
run
you can
into
write
a
that
Targa,
So your bounty. So you want to write down on your character sheet. That's why you have the writable character sheet.
okay.
So you want to write down that you have a bounty against the Targa Librarian.
Well, we all do.
We all do. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that value?
Whatever the XP is.
It's a
Basically.
lot on the Target Librarian. So.
Now I don't get what this wanted poster is.
Yeah, so you pay 100 gold. It gives you a piece of gear called the poster. Discard it when you kill an outlaw enemy to gain D6 times 50 or
any
D6
outlaw.
times 100 if you kill an infamous. So it's basically you're investing in the possibility that you're going to run into an outlaw and either get your your money or quite a bit more back.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. So just any kind of outlaw enemy. Okay, I'm gonna do that.
You want to do that too?
Yep. 115. And then I'm going to become deputized. So I get the
Did it say that there was a piece of gear I have to give you?
yeah, it says a gear poster limit 1. Become deputized, I gain the keyword law, I gain +1 cunning. +1 cunning. And law. And at the end of the adventure, roll I have a 50% chance of losing the deputization. That was on the other side. So I get 50 EXP for doing that.
Nice.
When do I level up?
When you get to 500.
Okay.
Oh, I'm so close. Not really. Not really. We should have come like on Wednesday just to hang out in town.
Yeah. Sometimes people break it up like that. Can be useful.
I'm gonna try to do this join a manhunt.
This thing was like
How many
online.
fucking things are you doing at that place?
I'm optimizing. I can join a manhunt for free. It says law heroes only, but I have law now, right? So
Yeah.
I can do it. So cunning 5+ test. My cunning is now 3. For each 5+ roll, I find one of his bandit crew. Okay. So I got a 6. So that gives me 20 more EXP. I'm at 390. When did you say we level up?
500.
Okay. It says if at least one 6 is roll, you're also able to track down the outlaw and have a shootout to bring him in. Roll 2d6 and subtract your initiative to find out how many hits you take in the gunfight.
This is why you.
Now we're in trouble.
So you get out of town when you can.
7 minus that is 3.
What's your initiative?
It's 4.
Yeah.
So I take 3 hits is what this is saying. Each hit does 4 wounds, rolling defense as normal. Okay, so I have to defend
So you
against
take-
3 hits.
You have to defend against 12 wounds. Wait.
3 hits for 4 wounds each. And how do I defend again?
Okay, so you're taking 3 hits. So you roll. Let me see it.
As an
Just
outlaw.
make sure. Hand it
I'm
over.
conflicted about this.
It also says enemies
He's
are
in my party.
-1 onto their
But I know
hit
that other
rolls
guy.
targeting this hero.
You don't know. He doesn't speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Rolling defense.
Roll 2d6 and subtract your initiative from how many hits you take.
Oh, defense is 4+.
Yeah. So you roll 3 die.
It has to be
You have to roll
4
a 4
plus
or
to
better.
defend. I have to defend at least one or I'm dead.
Wow.
Oh!
Nice.
Defended all of them. Okay,
Flawless
so
victory.
now what happens? I survived.
You capture the outlaw, gain 25 XP and D6 times 100 gold. I'll roll your gold for you. You get 300 gold.
Woo!
Nice.
Okay, 415
Unused.
gold now.
I'm pretty sure I did that.
All right. See, that's called return on investment.
Definitely got your day's worth out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
And that ends my town visit anyway.
It
when
does.
you do that. It's what it says on there is,
Oh, because you hunted the guy down.
yeah.
All right, so you're out of the town entirely now. Next up, we need to...
Oh, where do you sell the Darkstone? Is it bad to carry Darkstone with you?
So it's
Okay.
bad because it's every time you complete a mission with it, you have the potential to take corruption hits.
Okay.
And
then how do
eventually-
you sell it normally?
There are vendors who will buy it from you, like the
The
blacksmith's
trading
office, for example.
It's really good. Okay. I guess that ships so. Jose,
Yeah.
I'll pay you $10 if you hold on to these streams.
Where did my other card go? All right, so it's the end of the day, so we have to roll a d6.
That's not good.
If the roll is higher than the current position of the darkness marker, the day ends without incident. And okay, so wait a minute. When do we move that forward? Yeah, you start on the day 1 spot. Okay. So bad shit's gonna happen to us, which is good that you got the fuck out of there. Yeah, so now we have to roll on the town
Ripples.
event chart. 5. The fever. A terrible plague spreads through the camp, causing void boils and death. Each hero must make a spirit 6+ test to avoid the sickness. All right, so find your spirit value, roll that many dice, and you gotta get a 6. You do have grit that you can spend. If you fail this, you're gonna take D6 wounds plus 3, ignoring defense. So you could go into the next mission basically dead. I'm gonna
So-
spend my grit.
Yeah, question on that. When you say 6, a single one of my...
Yeah.
No.
A grit just
I want you to
re-rolls
re-roll on
the
that
whole
chart.
thing, or-
Why?
Because I don't like that one.
Well, too bad.
Why can't I use my thing?
Because we already moved to the next
Wait,
step.
what do you mean? What thing?
It says you may cause one roll on a chart to be re-rolled.
Each what? Each adventure in town stay?
Each once per adventure or during the following town travel stay.
Oh, well, let's use that
I
then.
haven't used it. This is the last thing we're gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So roll better.
I mean, there's way worse shit on here, but
I know, but I have like low.
all right. I got a 6. Spreading fear.
Sounds better than boils.
Fear, fear spreads through the town as the days grow dark and the demonic attacks more frequent. One random town location closes up shop and may not be visited for the rest of this town stay. We don't care about that. Can't stay at the campsite anymore, and the hotel doubles its current rate.
Well, we're out of town, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Fantastic.
We're leaving this night, right? Or are we staying when we're
We got ours. Pull the letter up.
I don't know what the fuck happens to you guys. Because you're already at the campsite. I think you just get kicked out of town, basically. Yeah. And then, at the end of the day, So, and I don't want to go anywhere else. So we close it up. And now we move on
Good
to
luck.
the adventure.